Just for spicing up things, I also have a Twitter question for you, because let's not disregard your Twitter army, which is multifold more massive than this one. And I will take a question from here. So the Twitter question is, I think it's quite a deep question, depending on how you look at it. It says, why have you kept the color of this book as the color that you have kept? Is it in any relation to Pakistan or not? So that's the question.
Yeah. Am I audible? Yeah. So think of it as a color play, in the sense that because there is a significant degree of exposition on Pakistan, people are bound to relate the combination of green and white to Pakistan. However, one of the things that I did with the first book was to reclaim the color blue, which is associated with a certain movement today. Similarly, the idea is to reclaim the color green. So when, let's say, the Tiranga was being conceived of, if you ask the Mathadipatis of Hindu Mathas, their entire position was green represents Durga, white represents knowledge, and therefore it is Saraswati, and I think the saffron represents Lakshmi, from what I understand. I could be wrong, but this was effectively their reading of it. Now, therefore, I wanted to bust the myth that a particular color belongs to a particular community, but if at all it belongs to any particular community, well, we are the oldest, so most colors belong to us. Okay. So that is one. I don't know how many people have paid attention to the representation of Tripura Sundari Ma. She's always in a green sari, typically in a green sari. So that's where the color comes from. And while I don't mention it expressly in the book, the last 3 or 4 lines of the acknowledgement make it abundantly clear, because there's a direct reference to Durga Ma. And secondly, the color green represents fertility, growth, and abundance. And therefore, allow me to use the leftist parlance here, the only way to counter utterly toxic patriarchal masculinity is to surrender to the divine feminine.